In this video, I'm going to show you how to make NinjaTrader like TradingView. So if you wanted to make your NinjaTrader like TradingView so it looks like it and it has the same functions, you can come very close, but of course not all the way there. So I'm going to share some tips with you, some tricks and some settings you can use to actually make it kind of more like TradingView, okay? And I'm also going to compare this with TradingView over here, and I will have like this over here on my chart, and I do have 5 things we're going to go over, and I'm going to show you how to basically make it like TradingView, because I do think these 5 things are the best in TradingView, so I'm going to show you how to come close inside NinjaTrader. Now, the very first thing on my list here is chart customization. Now, you likely know that inside TradingView, you can of course go and double click on your candles. You could go and then change the bodies, borders, wicks, and of course you could also right click, go into settings, and then from here you can change the canvas, like the background color, the crosshair, etc. You can do a lot of these things inside NinjaTrader as well. So if I actually move this away right now, inside NinjaTrader, you can right click on your chart, and then if you go to over here, data series, and you scroll down, it's going to allow you to change the color for up bars and for down bars as well as for doji bars, which are these in between ones over here. And you can also change colors for executions, for trade lines, etc. That's also possible. And you can also right click and you can go to, for example, properties, and then inside properties, it's going to allow you to scroll down and change chart background colors, crosshair labels, and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to go and change the chart background color. Let's do some light green right now, and then the crosshair labels, I'm going to make these, for example, light blue, and we're going to leave everything else like it is. I'm just going to go and change these grid lines to be different colors. So I'm actually going to make them, let's do purple just for this tutorial, and actually solid, and then I'm going to do this vertical one inside the purple as well, okay? I'm going to hit apply, and there we go. I'm seeing exactly what I put in there. Now let's actually go and do this for the candles as well. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to color for up bars, and I'm actually going to change this where the up bars are. Let's actually do black for this one, and the red, I'm going to make them, I don't know, maybe like blue, okay? That's it. I'm going to hit apply, and there we go. I have my own customized chart. So that's when it comes to chart customization, and of course it's basically allows you to customize a lot of things you can in here as well. So inside TradingView, the second thing that's very convenient is this drawing toolbar. So you don't have to go to the left here and every single time look for the different tools you can use to actually, of course, draw on your chart. You don't have to go and click on these, because of course you can click on them once and you can go and put these stars next to them, which is going to kind of pin them on here on your screen, and then you can move this around, click, and then use it wherever you want. Now, it's actually possible to do this exact same thing inside NinjaTrader as well. So to achieve this, what you have to do is you basically want to right click on your chart and you want to go to indicators. In here, you want to go to search and type in draw. And then here you want to go to drawing tool tile, which is going to give you exactly what you're looking for. Click on the add button to add it, and then here, of course, you can see if I click on apply, it's going to give me this thing over here, which is the drawing toolbar. But of course, you can also go to drawing tools and you can check mark all of those you want. So I'm actually going to go and use a few more than they are over here. Like I'm going to go with this, for example, order flow. There we go. Let's say that's fine. Of course, you can do as many as you need in here, and then just hit the apply button and it's going to take effect. Now, if you want a single line, go to the top, change rows to 1, apply, okay. And there we go. As you can see, it's pretty much the same thing as inside TradingView, which of course is super cool. You could always go and click and then just drag over here, and it's going to work like it does in TradingView, which is amazing if that's what you wanted to achieve. So that's the second thing. Then the third thing is going to be replay. Now, of course, you know they have replay inside TradingView, so it's this thing over here, and you can of course go and start a replay wherever you want. That's also very possible in NinjaTrader too. So let me show you. You can go to NinjaTrader, and then in here up top, you can see it says connections. You can disconnect from your current feed, and then of course when you do this, you can connect to playback. When you click on playback, here you have historical and market data and a bunch of things which are loaded, but you can go to down here where it says get market replay data. You can select your instrument. I'm going to go with, for example, let's just do like, I don't know, this thing over here. And I'm going to go and select the date, which is going to be this, hit download, wait for a few seconds for this to download. And when it stops being grayed out, it means it successfully downloaded your data. So Let's load. There we go. It loaded. I can now press continue, and there we go. It's going to load in the playback data onto my chart just like this, and I can then go and of course select the start and the end dates. If I want to mark it replay or historical, I can change the speed of the playback or replay over here and then hit the play button, and it's going to go through. Okay, of course I could also go and click anywhere over here or drag it there, and it's going to go to that specific point in time, which is indicated up here in the top right. So that's how to use the replay mode, which is also quite cool. And then as you were able to see earlier, I'm actually going to disconnect from this right now so it doesn't bother us. There we go. As you were able to see, the fourth thing on here is the bracket order. So TradingView offers you bracket orders where of course you can go and buy or sell, and it's going to allow you to basically put on different things. You're going to be able to put on stop losses, take profits. You could do this using ATM strategies inside NinjaTrader too. So I'm going to go to NinjaTrader in here. You want to enable your chart trader by clicking here and then chart trader, and you want to go to the bottom where it says ATM strategy. Let me actually first go and connect. There we go. And then from here, as you can see, you can go to ATM strategy and then custom. You can here customize your strategies, whatever you want to do. I'm actually going to put a stop loss of 20, profit of 20, and I'm just going to click OK. But of course, you can also save it as a template. So I'm actually going to name this one 2020. And I'm actually going to leave it at save, and I'm going to hit the OK button. Now, as you can see, I have a new strategy now. You don't always have to save it, but you can if you wanna. And now that's going to allow me to put on bracket orders. Now, as you can see, this chart is a bit funny. It's a bit weird. And that's because, of course, I'm using historical demo data. That's why it looks like this. So I'm just going to shrink it, and I'm actually going to go down here towards this part. By the way, if you want to move around here, you want to hold the control key and click and drag where you want to go. And I'm actually going to zoom this in a bit more so you'll be able to see a bit better. There we go. Let me move up a bit more. Okay, that's going to be cool for now, okay? Now, once you do this, you can then go and, of course, place the order. I'm just going to buy market. Yes.
Order filled.
And as you can see, there we go. We have the sell and stop and limit. I can click and then click again while dragging. It's going to allow me to do a bracket order, okay? That's also very possible and very convenient too. Now, if I go back to my trading view over here, the last thing I'm going to talk about are the custom indicators. Now, you know that TradingView is like pretty famous for custom indicators. So whenever you go and try to add indicators in here, you can see you have like your scripts, you have different community, and if I go and search for something, like for example EMA, you can see community, and there's a bunch of different ones you can add. You can do the same thing inside NinjaTrader as well. It's a bit longer of a process, but it's still super doable. So to do this, you want to go to, of course, NinjaTrader's website, and more specifically, you want to go to NinjaTrader ecosystem. So just go to Google, type in NinjaTrader ecosystem, and it's going to look exactly like this, okay? So this is their ecosystem. Here, you can, of course, personalize your platform. You can search for trading apps, services, indicators, user app share, a lot of things. You can find whatever you want here and then install. So I'm actually going to go and hit this user app share over here. It's going to start loading, and it's going to show different things from different users who actually uploaded their custom indicators and whatnot. And you'll be able to, of course, download those as zip files and then import them inside NinjaTrader and use them yourself as well, which is quite nice. So let's actually see when this loads. For me, I'm not sure why it's taking so long to load, but sometimes it does like to do this, despite my internet connection is quite good. There we go. Now in here, you can then filter these, you can sort them, and you can search by keywords, and there's going to be like a bunch of different ones. As you can see, there's a lot. There's 25 plus pages. You can just go and pick the one you want. I actually saw this one, the adaptive moving average. I'm going to click on it to open it up in a separate tab, and it's going to open up all the info, what it does, the creator. Shout out to this guy who made this over here. And I'm just actually going to use this one, so I'm going to download it. And over here, it says NinjaTrader version 8, which is cool. I'm going to accept it and download it. Now, once you do that, is download it to your computer, you can then go back. So let me close this. You can go back to NinjaTrader, go to Tools up top inside the Control Center, and then click on here where it says Import. Now, where you can see Import, click on NinjaScript add-on, and then find your add-on which you just downloaded. So it's going to be the indicator for me. Let's just actually wait for a few seconds for this to load. There we go. Click on the zip file and click on open. It's going to give you this warning over here. If you trust it, click OK. I do trust it, so I'm going to hit OK. And then from here, it says that custom indicators is a newer version. So I'm actually going to click on yes over here. It's going to say, would you like to replace? I'm going to do yes over here. And I'm going to do a yes over here again. Apparently, I did have an indicator which was similar to that already on my computer. And once that's done, there we go. It says successfully imported. Now I'm going to hit the OK button. And I'm going to actually try and see if it's in here. If I right click and go to indicators, I think it was like a moving average, right? I actually forgot what it was over here. Moving average. Let's see if it's over here. It should be. So let's see. There we go. It should be in here, okay? Whatever the name of it is, it's going to display it on the page. And then you can just go and click on it and then click on the add button and it's going to get added on here, okay? Actually, I forgot what I downloaded, but you get the point. You'll be able to see it when you watch this video, okay? And that's essentially how to add custom indicators. Now, I do have some other ones in here already, which I've downloaded. So for example, it was this one, for example, the pace of tape. I can just go and click on it and I can add it. This is a custom one which I downloaded from the ecosystem, and as you can see, it got added to my chart. And of course, if I were able to find this moving average over here, I would also be able to click on that and then add it to my chart, okay? Which is also quite convenient. So that's essentially how to do this. Those are kind of all the things I wanted to talk to you about in today's video, and how to kind of make your NinjaTrader more like TradingView, okay? So that's it. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.